Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hopefully, everybody's doing great. Happy Tuesday morning. And it's time for another live trading session, man. You can tell that I just woke up, but that's all good. Yeah, played pickleball last night pretty late. So, was quite tired this morning. But we're good to go now. So, we're good to go. So, how is everyone this morning? Good morning, Sacha. Bon matin, Isaac. J'espère que ça va bien. Et fouille-moi pourquoi Facebook, un matin, a décidé que, ouais, il avait décidé de dépenser 136 au lieu de 47. D'après moi, Facebook, il est bipolaire. Mais non. C'est ça qui est ça. Donc, Krish. Hello, Sasha. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Senna. How you doing, Senna? Oh, yeah, we were just talking on Discord, Senna. How are you? Good morning. All right, so guys, as you coming in, don't forget to smash that like button. All right, so let's move on. Okay. Krish, Sasha, just watch your most fire video of all time. Oh, damn, which one is that? I don't know. I thought they were all fire. No, I'm joking. But I really appreciate that comment. I don't know which one it is, but yeah. Santa, I'm good. What about you? I'm super good, man. Super good. Leaving tomorrow morning for South Korea, so it's gonna be a busy day. Man, can you believe I'm gonna be like in the air for my birthday? That kind of sucks or exciting. I don't know. I'm debating right now, just which is kind of weird. But anyways, all right, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Enough talking, more trading, right? That's all we want. This is all I want for Christmas. No, what's the song though? Something like that. Whatever. Man. Okay. Let's move on. All right, let's start with GJ. Okay, let's start with GJ. Let's take a look at the weekly. Look at this thing, dude. I had a quick scalp yesterday on GJ. Man, if I would have let it run, I would be a major profit. But I only secured like 18 pips because it was a quick scalp, right? So, but I'll show it to you. Just before we start moving on, let's see here. I think we got an answer. Krish, guess which? Hint. If someone do 12 international in a row, you're an RVP. That man, what a video, what a motivation fired up. Yeah, that was back then when I was doing a lot of multi-level marketing. Yeah. Yeah, that one was quite fire though. Not gonna lie. And it was straight from the heart, so there was no fake on that. I worked my ass off to get out there, so yeah. I guess I'm kind of using the same mentality for trading. For me it's for me it was never questioned that am I gonna make it. For me it was just clear in my mind that I will make it. It was just a question of time. It was just like, is that gonna be tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, 2 years, three, whatever the time is gonna take, I'm gonna succeed. And I think that's something that's missing out there for all the new traders coming in. They all think that people got success like overnight, you know. And after 2 years, they start stressing that, oh my God, I'm never gonna make it. It's been 2 years, and all the trader did it like in a year or 2 months or three. Stop comparing yourself with everyone. The only person you can compare to is the person you're looking in the mirror in the morning. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's start with GJ. Man, I was going far. Um, but yeah, man, if you guys love motivational speech, personal growth, highly recommend everyone to start reading. It's gonna help your mindset for sure. Okay, so let's take a look at GJ now. So GJ, I mean, we're looking at the weekly time frame. We are bullish. If you're looking at the daily time frame now, let's update this line. This is our new high. We're clearly bullish here on the daily time frame. The 4 hour time frame is also bullish. Let's update this. Boom. And this was my scalp yesterday. And if you've been following me for a while, you know the scalp strategy I use. It's very simple. It's based out of this 4 hour candle right here. So I wait for the break of the high, use usually a fixed 15 pip stop loss. So it was like around somewhere like this. Whoa. Kind of like this. And I went for an 18 pip gain on that one, somewhere around here. So it was like a 1.125 to 1. So what happened here? Okay, so here was, if you look at this 4 hour candle, look at this rejection here. This is a huge wick rejection, and Senna, that's gonna answer some question you had. This is a wick rejection. And when I look at the next candle, for me, this is fuel in a rocket. You know why? Because this is a big wick compared to the top one, right? So it's literally like a rocket is being launched, right? This is the fire behind the rocket. So you know that next candle is gonna have a lot of volume and it's gonna start pushing up. The reason why is because look at all the liquidity that they came and grabbed. They went down like to 185, 300. Crazy, crazy. So what happened next time? On the next candle, I waited for the tail to be formed. Once we break the high, boom, took my entry. Okay, pretty simple. So that was the quick scalp. So now let's talk about swing possibility on GJ. So on GJ, if you're looking at the weekly, we're just creating higher high right now. We have no pullback, nothing. Okay. Daily, we are at a higher high. So am I interested to take a GJ trade? The answer is no. Okay. So probably going to be doing the same thing here later on a scalp on GJ. But now it's too early. Actually, let's update this. This is new high. This is the new high low. Thank you. And just leave it like that. All right, let's move on to USD CHF because I don't think that GJ people ask question about it. Let's see if we have any comments. Krish, I think. Yeah, we answered that. Sometimes it take a little longer for me to respond, but then I type it and translate, which goes faster. That's fine. But then I type it and translate. Okay, perfect. No problem. No problem. Take your time, buddy. If you guys have any question, let me know. Okay, I'll stop. I'll repeat. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's take a look at the weekly time frame. Whoa. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame here. Let's remove. I think we're good. Okay. So if you're looking at the weekly, we're clearly bullish. We went up, create a high, came down, retest weekly area of interest. Come retest the weekly golden zone, also the major QP right here. Okay. And that's a weekly. Looking at the daily time frame, same thing. The daily was bearish, but once we broke above here, we flipped back bullish. Wait for the pullback inside that golden zone, boom, to continue to the upside. Okay, so that's what we were waiting. Once this happened, you go down to the 4 hour time frame, and 4 hour was bearish. So we were bearish right here. Still bearish, creating lower low. And once we broke above here, we became bullish. Okay. I think we had some entries somewhere and around here, but never really happened. So what I did is I waited, or I missed it because I was sleeping. I can't remember. So what I did is I waited once we flipped back bearish again. I was like, okay, so now we're coming back down, and boom, we went up, becoming bullish once again. So I was like, okay. So I used my fib, and this was the 4 hour golden zone. So I waited for price. Oops. I waited for price to come in that zone and wait for a break of structure on a lower time frame. So if you look down on 1 hour, 1 hour went bullish, but we never had an entry. Okay, so after that, price, this is unfortunate because I mean, price was literally bearish. Okay, we had no place um, to enter, and when it flipped, like here, yes, it did flip bullish here, but we never had an entry. Price came down, and I was thinking about entering somewhere around here in that pullback, but instead, price came down and flipped back bearish once again. So now let's update our lines. So let's update our lines. So this is our new lower low. And as you can see, this is now our new lower low. And this is going to be our new lower high. Oops. Okay, so that's interesting though. That's interesting because once we got this candle breaking above, now we're going back bullish, and we might have an entry now. Okay, so if we do this, we'll wait for a break or a retest to continue to the upside. Okay, so I think that's coming up now. So that's good. I'm gonna use Krish tips here with the alert. Uh, if I can remember how to do it. Setting. No. Dang. Where was it? Uh, usually I got. Oh, geez, the first one. Add alert. Um, 1 hour going bullish. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so we'll wait for that. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. Damn, that was quick. But it's not even closed. I don't understand. Oh, maybe I fucked it up. All right, let's do it again. Is it crossing? Oh, not crossing. I want there was, oh, here we go. Once per bar closed. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, now that's gonna work. Yeah, you forgot to select once per bar closed. Exactly. Good job. Okay, hold on. Did I skip some comments here? Do you trade more like a scalper, day trader, or swing trader? Now these days, more swing. Yeah, more swing. Um, Yeah, definitely more swing. But I still have scalp and day trade in my playbook. You know, I like to compare a trader as a football coach, like or any sports coach. You know, you need to have playbooks. You know, you have to get your team together. So okay, this is happening. Here's the plan. You're gonna pass over there. You're gonna catch there. You're gonna run there. You know, so same thing with trading. When you look at a chart, you need different game plans. Okay, to adapt. That's just my thinking. Um, or like if you guys know golf, I mean, if you're going on a golf course with only a driver, it's going to be quite of a challenge, you know. So you need different clubs in your golf club uh, to be in your golf bag to be able to do a good game, right? So same thing with trading. I think you need different tools, different clubs to be able to hit the ball the right place at the right time. Okay. So yeah. Um, okay, I think I covered that. Um, that entry was Sydney. Oh, when we were talking about the plays that I missed, yeah. 4 hours still bearish, correct. AUD USD, buy or sell. So Senna, the best way to learn, okay, is not asking those questions. The best way to learn is send your chart. Send your chart of AUD USD, what you're thinking, your analysis on it, and we'll go over it and I will help you. That is the best way to learn. Because just asking to people like, oh, are we buying or selling? You're not going to learn from that. Okay. The best way is make your own analysis, send it to me. Okay. So you can, the way to send it, it's really simple on TradingView. The only thing you're going to do is this here, you're going to click on this camera button. Okay. And you're going to click on copy link. Okay. And when you copy link, you're only going to send me this part here, this part, the 8L, this after the chart, that's the only thing you're going to be sending. Okay, actually, let me show you here. Whoops, wrong. Give me 1 sec here. Copy link. So you're gonna send me the dash X and the rest, not this part. Okay, because the reason why it's because YouTube will not allow you to post a link on the chat. Okay, so let's go back to it. I'm Yogi. What's up, buddy? How you doing? But Guapo, buy what? Oh, you talk about AUD USD maybe? Came from Discord. Hey man, how you doing, bro? Yeah, this doesn't forget people. I want to buy. Okay, we're gonna take a look at it. I'm Yugi. Perfect. Now we got chart coming up. That's awesome. Okay, so let me just finish with USD CHF, and we'll jump into it. Okay, so now if you're looking at USD CHF, like I said, we're just gonna be waiting for the break above here. Flip back bullish. 30 minute. Let's update our lines. All right, so if you're looking at 30 minute now, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this is our new lower high. This is our new lower low. Actually, here, boom, boom, boom. Okay, here, flip back bullish. Okay, so the 30 minute is actually bullish right now. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so 30 minute is actually bullish now. Let's go back to the 1 hour. 1 hour is maybe. Did it? No, actually, he actually closed under. Okay. Okay, so we'll wait for that. We'll wait for that, but not gonna lie, if the tournament give us a nice engulfing here after, let's say that 30 minute give us an engulfing around the golden zone area on the 30 minute, I might be interested. Okay, so we're gonna go back to CHF in a couple minutes. Let's do GCAD first, and we'll go to AUD USD. I think GCAD now, the plan is dead now. Okay, let's see. The weekly is still bearish. I've been waiting for this for quite a while now. Been waiting for that pullback at this area of interest at the major QP right here inside the golden zone. So triple confirmation. We got a nice doji here on the weekly, and look at this freaking stupid ass candle now. So I mean, I think this candle didn't get the memo. Like somebody needs to call that candle and tell that candle, like, what the hell are you doing, buddy? But it is what it is. So now if you're looking at the daily is still bearish, because the daily is bearish from this point here to this point here. Anything in between is just market structure. We got the pullback inside that area. And now if you're looking at the 4 hour time frame, this was actually a paper trade, by the way. I didn't take that one either. It was just to see if it's gonna work or not. Clearly it didn't work. I'm always gonna talk about my losses anyways. Okay, so now if you look at the 4 hour time frame now, this is clearly now bullish. So let's change that. Boom and boom. There we go. So now we need the 4 hour to go back bearish, which kind of sucks. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna remove this. I'm gonna put it blue. Oops. blue, put it down. Boom. Here we go. Okay. A Euro AUD. Oh, damn it. Look. God damn it. Look at this. I drew that yesterday, or I can't remember when it was. Friday, I guess. Yeah, this was drawn Friday on Forex Stock Over Beer. So, guys, if you missed the live on Forex Stock Over Beer, we draw down this trading idea. And look at this. If you were watching Forex Stock Over Beer and you got that trade, please let me know. Because, I mean, this clearly played out pretty well. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly is bullish. Daily, or almost I forgot to go check out AUD USD. Sorry, guys, we'll go right after. So now the daily is bullish, and I didn't put my area of interest, but pretty sure here we got one. Yeah, here we go. Daily area of interest. All right, so we came down, boom, boom, retest daily area of interest. 4 hour time frame, we went bullish. Wait for the pullback. I didn't do the fib, but I'm pretty sure it's close to that golden zone. Holy shit. Dude, guys. I'm not making this up here. Okay? So look at this. This is fucking perfect. Like, look at this nice four. You can even trade on that 4 hour engulfing if you want. You know, of course the stop's gonna be bigger. The goal to grab the entry on the 1 hour and 30 minutes to have a stop smaller, but still, you know, like even if you would have been trading out of that 4 hour time frame, it would be like somewhere like 30 pips stop loss, and your 2.5 to 1 is right here, and your 3 to 1 is going to be probably actually, man, the full TP on the fib is going to be like a 4.4 to 1. So but let's say that you went down on a 1 hour. 1 hour was, look at this. This is for learning purposes here. Okay, so 1 hour was bearish. Boom. Oh, actually, it's not that great because this is not an elbow. This is not an elbow. So, and boom, 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 boom. Okay, so you basically need to break over here. So once we break retest, actually, we just missed the entry right here. What about 30-minute? Does 30-minute give us a better entry? Okay, so here, boom, boom. This is not an elbow. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Here, yeah. So 30-minute clearly gave us a better entry right here. So that would be my entry. And you want to place stop. If you can put stop under this support, because I mean, now we create a new higher high, right? But once you're taking that trade, you don't have this. So you basically have to put stop under the support, because if we do break this support here, that means that this trade idea is invalid, and now we're going down, which is a pretty big stop, still smaller than what we had in the 4 hour time frame. So let's see here for a 3 to 1, 2.5. 2.5 first is going to be somewhere around here, and your 3 to 1 is going to be like right here, that fib line. So that would be a pretty decent trade. You can always put your stop smaller if you want to be more aggressive a little bit. But the thing is when you put your stop under this, I mean, it's clearly when it hit, it's because it was invalid. Let's say you put your stop more aggressive. You put it somewhere here. If it gets stopped, it might just go down a little lower and push back up. You know, that means that your trade idea was still good, still valid. You were just too tight of a stop loss. Compared to if I put here, I mean, if it gets hit, it's because I was totally wrong, you know, which is fine. Okay, so so now what we do with this? Okay, so what we do, I'll wait for continuation. You know, I'll just wait for continuation trading. So I'm basically gonna delete this. Hopefully you guys caught that move, that because we broke that down on Forex Stock Over Beer last Thursday night. So the next thing I'll wait is just like, yeah, we create a higher high. Now I'm just gonna wait for the pullback and continue the upside. Just gonna wait for the same thing. Okay. So I'm gonna keep an eye on Euro AUD. Maybe we can catch a move. Okay, now we talked about yeah, we need to go back to AUD USD for 1 sec here. Okay. Um, okay, let's go. Um, where is it? Why can I copy paste from this chat? This is so stupid. Sometimes YouTube kind of piss me off. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it manually. So this is C1EW1LDS. Fuck. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Copy link. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to put what's his name? I am Yogi's chart here. So let's do this again. C1EW1LDS. C1EW. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, so you basically need to click this camera, click copy link, and because if you're sending me this part from your bar, it's not gonna work. You gotta click copy link, okay? And when you paste it, you just send me this part here, okay? So because if you're sending me this, it's not gonna work because that's your own chart, you know. I don't know how it's working with TradingView, but you cannot send that link directly. You need to click on copy link. Hey Sasha from Argentina, how you doing, Christian? Chris, won't you wait for 4 hours to go bullish in USD CHF as there's in the CPI in 30 minutes? You want you wait for yeah, but whatever. I'm waiting for my entry, so I'm clearly not ready for USD CHF at the moment. You know, like even if the 30 minute right now is bullish following the 4 hour, you know, well, actually now 4 hour just closed under. What time is it now? It's 8. How come I didn't update this chart? Yeah, this candle did close under here, so we're clearly bearish here. What happened with me? Yeah, so now we're screwed. So let's remove this. Let's remove this so it's not confusing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there. Okay. Okay. So but CPI it's not CPI, that's in 30 minutes. CPI usually it's in the afternoon. Oh, that's core CPI. Yeah, okay. But hold on. If this is at 8:30, what is that? Oh, FOMC. I'm sorry, guys. I confused the FOMC and CPI. Yeah. Okay. So that's cool. That's cool. That the good news now. The good news is we're grabbing liquidity as we're talking. How you doing, dog? What do you want? Sorry, my dog just entered my office. Open the door, and comes in. What are you doing, girl? What fate do? Attendez. That dog. Okay, let me close that door. I don't know why she loves to open that door with her nose. Okay, so let's focus here. Okay, so basically 4 hour right now is bearish on USD CHF. And let me just double check where we were on a 1 hour. And 1 hour was also bearish. Okay, that's good. So we got 4 hour, 1 hour bearish, 30 minute, 30 minute, 30 minute. We are 30 minutes. We are bearish on 30 minutes because we didn't broke that. Man, how come? I think I just updated those lines a couple minutes ago? Man, where was still sleeping? What the fuck? Okay, so actually no, because here we got an elbow. Damn, Sasha, you're still sleeping. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah, no, 30 minutes is bullish. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I was right on that one. Okay, cool. So clearly USD CHF is not ready yet because, I mean, 4 hours bearish now. So we got to wait. We got to be super duper patient right now. Okay. The good news, though, is we're coming down to grab liquidity for the news, which is like right now in 20 minutes. All right, cool. Now let's move down to AUD USD. I think everyone wants to see AUD USD. Wait. Krish, Euro AUD chart. So what do you think of this pullback? Okay, we're gonna go take a look at it. Marnus, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. I'm Yogi. Okay, we got the other link. Okay, great. I'm gonna jump into it. Just gonna go through the message very quickly. Hola Electro, how you doing? Euro USD is bullish. You forgot to put the dash. Yeah, that bar at the end doesn't really matter. That last one. Yeah, here we go. Chris, you were right. Forgot to interrupt, but you forgot to update lower high on FOR. Yeah, you were right. I understand the area of interest, trade determined, SOS engulfing. I understand all that well. I just don't fully understand the rejection once we get to the area of interest because does the candle have to be closed first? Okay, we're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover that, Senna. Okay, I'm gonna try to find you some example. But first, let's go back to AUD USD. Okay, so now where is it? Okay, so now we got all right. So we got is that an O or 0? I guess it's a 0. 0 K9 K9 K D X Z7. There we go. All right, we got it. Cool. Okay, so now we're looking at AUD USD, 4-hour time frame from I'm Yogi. Bullying. Okay, so basically, I mean buying. Let's zoom. Can I zoom on this? Here we go. So we got 20% weekly bearish, daily bullish, 4-hour. We don't know. Daily at area of interest, rejection from previous structure, rejecting psychological number, 4-hour bullish candle close at area of interest, 4-hour rejection previous structure, 1-hour engulfing. Okay, that's all your confirmation. Okay, let's go take a look at it. So basically, we're coming down here. Okay, perfect. You took the entry based on probably the lower time frame. Okay, so now that we see that, let's go to my chart. ADSD. Here we go. Okay, so let's start the breakdown. Sorry, I'm confused my screen here. Jesus. There we go. Okay. So if you're looking at the weekly here, the weekly is bearish. Okay, the weekly is bearish. Daily though, the daily is bullish. So that's why if you're taking this trade to the upside, has to be intraday. Okay. So someone asked me, do you scalp, swing? I think it was Senna. I mean, if I have 2 time frame in sync, I will day trade. If I have 3 time frame in sync, I will swing. Okay. I didn't invent that. That's coming from Alex, and I'm following the same thing because it's been working great for me. Okay. Now, if you're looking at this daily time frame, we are bullish, right? We are bullish, and look at this. Right inside of that daily golden zone, we got a nice engulfing candle here following a doji, meaning that chances are pretty good for price to continue to the upside. Now, if you're looking at the 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame was bearish here. We created a lower low. Once we broke above here, we became bullish. Wait for the pullback. What is that? Wait for the pullback on the 4 hour time frame. We respected here this safety net. The green line is my safety net on the fib, which is great. We came back and closed above it. Okay. Now let's take a look on the lower time frame on a 1 hour. So 1 hour was bullish from there to there. So we basically flipped bearish. So if you took an entry any time before that, I think you were a little too early. Actually, if you took the entry after this nice engulfing candle, maybe it was great. It just depends on the lower time frame on 30-minute. But so far on a 1 hour, here now we're bullish. Once again, we got the pullback to go to the upside, which is perfect. But this is not an engulfing candle. Now let's take a look at the 30-minute. 30-minute, we got the push up, down. We got engulfing candle right here. So I think this was the best entry in my book for me. Placed up under here, write it up. Let's see, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I just missed it. It was at 7 a.m. Woke up at 7:30. It's my bad. Been lazy. Yeah, this was beautiful. So now, is that good that you enter now? No. The move is happening right now. Plus, news about to hit. So I mean, just chill. Relax. Chill, relax, and we'll see where it goes. Okay, but yeah, AUD/USD, AUD/USD. Sorry, my F1 notification here. So yeah, AUD/USD is looking good now. So now let's update this. So this is our high. What about 30-minute? 30-minute is the same thing right here. Let's update this. Here we go. 4 hour is good. Daily is good, right? Daily closed with a nice engulfing here, which is good. I mean, we're not late in that trade, but don't forget that the weekly is bearish, right? So that's why I'm being super cautious, okay? The weekly is still bearish. And we're not that far from creating a lower low. So, I mean, let's look at this last week. We closed like a big bearish candle, okay? So that's why I'm being cautious with that one. Okay, so let's jump into the next one. Euro AUD. Somebody sent a chart already. If I'm not wrong, let's go check it out. Okay, let's see. I think it was Krish. Yeah, Krish right here. And years, I don't know why. What's the difference? But years, I can copy paste, which is kind of weird. You need to think about it. There we go. Let's do this. Perfect. Okay, so this is coming from Krish. We're looking at Euro AUD daily time frame. Look at this. So basically what we're waiting here, pull back to this area of interest will fill this daily wick. Makes sense? Okay, so now we're at a higher high. Retest. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense, Krish. You're good. Now let's go take a look at what I got here, Euro AUD. We're really close to the same thing. Basically, the move did happen here, in my opinion. This is something that we marked down from last week Forex Talk Over Beer. So we have this retest of the daily area of interest already. Okay. Um, and I think we discussed that one. So now the next thing I'm gonna do with this one is just looking for continuation in the 4 hour time frame. So I'm just gonna wait for a higher high to be formed, pull back, and enter. Okay, because look, it's been working pretty well so far. Just to give you an idea, from there to there, look at this. Rejected the golden zone. Um, let's see. Let's see. We take it from there to there. Now we rejected 382. There's two area of rejection: the 382 and the golden zone. Okay. So some like the only difference that I do, that actually not the only difference, but one of the things I'm doing differently is instead of using EMA, I use FIB. For extra confirmation. Um, that's the main one. Okay. Let's take a look at NZD CAD. Look at this. This is the trade I lost on Friday. Okay. I don't. Did I post it on Instagram, that one? Usually I post all my trades, but I think this one I was really busy and I didn't post it. But I did send it to, I think it was Krish, because he was talking to me on Instagram. I think I sent that one. So I basically lost 2%. I had two position of 1% and lost 2% of that one. That's good. It's been like I've been waiting for that trade for 1 year. For not actually 1 year, but since March. Since March, February or March, I can't remember where it was exactly, but I've been waiting for that pullback for so freaking long. Like 10 months ish. And finally, I had an opportunity to take that trade up, took it, but looked like it sucks. But you remember, if you were watching Forex Talk Over Beer last Thursday night, you remember what I said, right? Last Thursday night, sorry. I said, now what have we created this high? And I think I was a little too early in that trade. I think I'm gonna wait for price to pull back inside that golden zone on the daily time frame and take it up to the upside. So basically, that's what I'm gonna be waiting. I'm actually gonna place an alert here. Let's see. Daily entering golden zone. This arrow is crooked. Whatever. So yeah, so basically, just to recap this one, I know I've been repeating myself, but this one is bullish on the weekly time frame. The daily is bullish now. Now we're getting that pullback. 4 hour now is still bullish. 4 hour still bullish. If you look at the 1 hour, 1 hour now is, it was bullish. We had the pullback, took the entry on the 30-minute, but sucks. Let's delete all this so we're not confused. Now let's change this for this. Actually, this here. So this is going to be the H1 lower low. I used to not use those line, but since I'm using it, it's so much better. Actually, we did create a new high, so here now the H1 is bullish. There we go. Perfect. 30-minute bullish also. Okay, so wait a second. Wait a second here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. Now, not gonna lie, now we got a nice 4 hour bullish engulfing. 4 hours bullish. 1 hour is bullish. 30-minute bullish. Everything is bullish right now. Everything is freaking bullish. We got to pull back. So, but the thing is, it just sucks because I really think that this daily is gonna have this pullback before shooting really up. Man. And the other thing also that tells me and give me that hint, if you learn how candlestick works, is look at this. We got a bigger wick here. Nice rejection to push down. Look what happened on this candle. Basically, no wick at the bottom, big wick at the top, meaning that we're getting fuel to come down, right? What happened here? Huge ass wick to the top, no wick here, or barely no. Okay, that means that, I mean, we got a wick, but it's a tiny one, pushing a lot, pushing a lot of pressure here. Of course, if there was no wick means there's less probability for price to come down. But there's a wick, it's a tiny one though. But look at this rejection here, giving fuel, giving fuel. So it's just like, especially before news, you know, especially a couple of days before news, usually market trying to grab liquidity from the market, but this one is really tempting, but I cannot enter right now because at 8:30 we got CPI, and this shit's gonna be madness. Like in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, guys, go get popcorns. Because we're gonna see some fireworks. Okay, so GA. GA baby. GA. GA is still bearish on the weekly time frame. We got the daily bullish. Look at this. We got a new high. Can delete all this. Let's clean up that chart. You see, I was expecting for price to have this pullback, but never really happened. So let's delete this. So we got a weekly bearish, daily bullish. 4 hour now is bullish. I just don't really like it anymore. Weekly. I don't know. Daily bullish. We're at a higher high on the daily, so not really interested right now for the moment. Let's put it blue. All right, AUD USD, we covered it. AUD CAD. Okay, AUD CAD weekly is bullish. We're having this pullback. Last week we got a weekly bullish engulfing, meaning that we might come down a little lower. We are right at this area of interest. Daily, oh, hold on, we might be ready. So this is a pretty good sign here. Pretty good example of Senna. If you were looking for a rejection, look at this. So we got price coming up here, creating a higher high. Price come down, retest area of interest. How can you figure it out if it's a rejection? Okay, so first hint, you go on the daily time frame. Look at this. We got a nice engulfing candle, okay, rejecting, this area of interest. Okay, 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame went bearish. 4 hour time frame went bearish, and now we're rejecting. Okay. The best thing for this would be for 4 hour to go create a lower low, and maybe break above here, retest to continue to the upside. Okay. But right now, not really interested. I personally don't like when the 4 hour is not in sync with the direction I want to take. But that's just me. Guys, give me 1 second. I need to go grab a Kleenex. Ugh. Oh, nice. I can breathe now. Okay. Let's continue. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we're saying basically I don't really like there are sometimes I'm gonna take a trade, even if the 4 hour is not in my direction, but I realize that most of the time those were either turning into a L or not a so great winner. Um Okay, let's continue. Let's go check the chat here for 1 sec. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We covered that. We covered that. Well, I mean, I'm going to keep giving you examples, Senna. Um, Sorry, but you forgot to consider that lower elbow on forearm USD CHF. Forearm elbow. Sorry, I think I'm late in that comment. Sorry, but you forgot to consider that lower elbow on H4. Which elbow? This one? This is not an elbow. Boom. This is not an elbow. Whoa! When I was talking about fireworks, look at this kid. Whoa, holy! What the? Guys. Holy moly. Yeah. CPI madness. Can you imagine in a trade right now? Woo! My spread are like 9 pips right now. 10 pips. 12 pips. People is getting slipped right now. People's losing account, blowing account, money giving to the broker, like crazy. Madness shit. Holy moly. What about GJ? Oh, G is shooting up. Okay. Euro AED. Let's go take a look. 30-minute. Like, look at those 30-minute candle. Whoa. What about gold? Gold must be flying. Exactly what I said. Flying. Fly me to the moon. Da-da-da. Oh man, if I sing those songs, I think YouTube's gonna ban me. But yeah. Yeah, gold is pushing hard. Holy. This shit is crazy. CPI madness, ladies and gentlemen, at its finest. Okay, so let's focus. Oh fuck, man. Today is the blowing account festival. I'm telling you. It used to be that NFP was madness, but now these days NFP is kind of, kind of slow news wise. CPI and FOMC are insane. Like, look at this shit. How many pips is that? 1 euro AUD. We're talking about like 63 pips in what? In 2 minutes right now. What about gold? Gold, we're talking about probably massive. Gold, we're talking about 161 pips. And it's not done yet. In just less than 2 minutes. That people that catch this move like in weeks. Crazy shit. Crazy. Okay. Let's go check the comments. I enter USD CHF on Thursday. Should I close it before the news? Oh, shoot. Enze. I hope you were not buying. It sucks that I didn't see that comment first, because I would tell you like no financial advice, but I will personally close like before CPI. That's for sure. Like CPI is just the only way I would not close with CPI is if I'm already like in massive profit, like, and my stop's on break even. That was the only way I would do that, because I would not let a winner turn into a loser just for news, Yeah. That long position moved. Sasha, thanks for the breakdown. Okay, great. Great. Oh, yeah, because you were in AUD USD, right? Yeah, AUD USD must shoot up. Yeah, here we go, dude. Yeah, I mean, if you're in the right this direction for CPI, yeah, I mean, thank God, right? But don't forget, guys, those things, not gonna happen like every time. Most of the time, it will go against you, and it will slip your stop loss for so many pips. That happened to me once on gold. I got slipped like I think with like 60 pips or something. It was like stupid. It was back then when Brexit was a thing. News came up, and dude, I got slipped mad. Like it was insane. Like lost like thousands of dollars in a second. You know, um, yeah, this was stupid. But yeah, that's TP hit. I hope so, bro. Because if your TP's not hit by now, I mean, we got a problem. You're being duper super greedy. I'm Yogi. Yeah, good job to you, man. Congrats on that win. Congrats on that win. But be careful next one. Just make sure that don't think this gonna happen every time. Okay, because that's a problem. Once you get a nice win out of the news, you think like, shit, man, this thing's good. I'm always gonna do that, but no, man, it's not gonna go for in your direction every time. So thank you, CPI, for screwing up all our analysis that we've been doing for like an hour. But that's okay. Let's go see now where we're at. Okay. So now with this, holy shit, dude. Wow. Okay. What about you? USDCHF, man. Holy. Hopefully, no one was buying USDCHF right now. What about wait, NZD CAD? Yeah. Oh god damn it. Damn, 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 damn. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. This one I'm mad though. This one I'm mad because I was really tempted to take that trade. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's just like you have no idea what's happening with me with this pair. It's the first time in my life, in my trading career, that I get attached to a pair because I've been following that pair for so long and I've been waiting for that trade for so long. This is the first time it happened to me. So I'm like, you bitch, better give me an entry. Um, God. Okay. 80 USD was good. 80 USD was good. Yep. That one we said, yeah. Just too bad that the 1 hour didn't close engulfing. It would be a great, great entry. But look at this wick, man. This wick was really close to get a lot of stop loss. Because if you enter somewhere in here, if you enter anywhere around this area, your stop loss is under that support, right? If you put it here, I mean, you're safe, but with spread, it might be triggered. So, all right, AUD CAD. We didn't update AUD CAD yet? All right, let's do it. So we're bullish on the weekly time frame. Daily time frame is bullish also. We have a nice pullback, nice engulfing candle. Yeah, I think this was pretty good. 4 hour went bearish. Oh, let's go. 4 hour went bearish. Yeah, that's the thing. 4 hour was bearish. But now 4 hour looks like it's going to be back bullish if we do close above. But most of the time, though, I'm not going to lie, most of the time when news hit, like we got a massive push to the upside or downside, whatever the direction. And after that, news gets corrected. So it's okay. Great if we're having this closing above bullish, we're going to have a pullback. Like 80% of the time, news gets corrected. So okay, so there's nothing really close to happen right now. Look at this. NZD God. God damn. Yeah, guys. So somebody asked about Forex Talk over beer Thursday night. I don't think it's gonna happen because I'm gonna be flying tomorrow morning to South Korea And yeah, I'm gonna be jet lagging big time. So plus I'm gonna be on a different time zone, so it doesn't make sense. So this week, it's not there. We're not gonna have any Forex Talk over beer. So I do apologize, but can do it. Flying tomorrow morning for a long ass flight. I heard it's the second longest flight. Um, I have no clue if it's true or not, but sorry about you for okay. I think we covered that. It's okay. We did cover that. We did okay. Perfect. I thought I was late on the chat. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button as you coming in, or if you are on and you didn't smash it yet, make sure to do so. Now, okay, let's see very quickly. Oh, Krish, what's going on here? Krish, man, I have to go urgently. Came something, but that shit smoked everyone. Many would be loading fresh deposit tomorrow. Also, happy journey made to South Korea. Yeah, thank you so much, Krish. Thank you, very appreciate. Hopefully nothing is you have to go urgently. Hopefully everybody's good, and healthy. Wishing you the best. Okay, so now what are we doing? What are we doing? What's going on now? What's next? Okay, so GJ, like I said, same thing. So GJ, I'm not interested because we are high as a swing trade, but I'm waiting for this 4 hour close. 4 hour close. I'm gonna wait for the wick to form to the downside, and once we break this top wick, this is where I'm going to enter, use a usually a 15-20 pip stop loss ish, and just write it up as using the dogtail setup. It's something I've been using for so long. It's been working so well that I'm going to keep using it, especially after a lot of volume like that. So yeah, so I'm going to be waiting for that. What else? USDC, we're going to have to see in 20 minutes where all those 4 hour candle close. Because in 20 minutes, a lot of things can happen. Okay. So we got to see where this 4 hour candle is going to happen. Oh, Euro AUD. This is a higher high here. Okay. So, what was I saying? You see, I was talking about Euro AUD for trend continuation here, but look, let's say that this is the higher high. I'm just gonna wait for that. Basic. Okay, same shit. It's just continuation. But if this 4 hour candle close under here, now we're screwed because now we're flipping bearish, and daily is bullish. But look at this. Okay, do you think it makes sense? Okay, so this is for you for learning purposes. Do you think it makes sense after creating a higher high and after kind of a doji-ish small body candle bearish? Do you think that it's logic for daily to go down bearish to have a pullback? The answer is yes, because we got this bearish candle, so now we can use this fib. So technically, we should have a pullback around this area, the 382, which is going to be in sync with this area of interest. This is the second area of interest. Okay. Or directly in that golden zone, which is going to be the third area of interest. Look at this. And I love when area of interest are in sync with the golden zone. You know, what am I doing? Let's remove this. Let's clean up this chart a little bit. Okay, cool. So it does make sense. It does make sense, especially if we break the low here. That means we're coming down. So got to be very careful if you're looking to buy. But if I'm just looking at price action right now, it just makes sense for price to come down. It's just logical. you know, which is going to give us a pretty good trade if it does. Yeah, so Euro AUD might be pretty nice at the end of the week or next week. We'll see. We shall see. What else? What else? NDD. ADUSD. This shit's crazy. Weekly. Man, this area is really strong, man. Daily. Daily, we got a nice engulfing here. I like it. 4 hour. All right, so if this goes here, I mean, in 15 minutes, what do you think I'm going to be waiting for? Because remember, what did I told you guys? Most of the time, news will get corrected. So if we know that we've been pushing high, let's say that this closed somewhere around here, whatever, at a higher high. Do you think that after creating a higher high, it's normal that price at one point pulls down to create a pullback to continue to the upside? The answer is yes. And this is where I'll be shopping for an entry. You know, very basic. So instead of freaking out when you see something like this, oh shit, I gotta go in, I gotta go, which I would never do now these days. But back then, when I got started and when I saw those big push, I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I was trying to get on that move like in different creative ways, which always turned out into be a loser, right? But you learn with time that to be patient will pay off. So yeah. Okay, so let's see here. So yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait like 14 minutes, which I'm not gonna be live, unfortunately, in 14 minutes because I need to go get ready for. Fuck. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, I got a meeting, so yeah, I cannot stay very longer. I just want to check something very quickly. Senna. Yes, Senna. I want to answer this first though. Because you were talking about, I just want to make sure I covered something. Let's go back to your question for 1 sec. Now, this is the area trend. I understand that well. I just don't fully understand the rejection once it gets to the area. Just be close first. Okay, so to answer, yes, your candle has to be close. Because I mean, if you're, let's say um let's say this candle got a wick here, okay, and you're thinking about rejecting this major QP, let's say, just for an example, it's not closed yet, so you don't know where it's going. And look, if you thought it was rejection to the downside, look at this now, so you always want to wait for closed candle. you know the only reason, the only way I will not wait for closed candle is if I use the dogtail setup, I call it, okay, which I use that sometimes for extra confirmation, or when there's volume in the market, okay, which means, like, let's say, okay, because this is something I've been, like, this candle for CPI news, I've been trading it in the past, and what I've been doing is, and it would be working super well here, you wait for that wick to form. Okay, you got a nice bearish engulfing here, we already bearish, so we're already in the right direction. You wait for that wick to be created, wait for the tail, wait for the candle to break the low of the previous low, and your probability are pretty high of price considering to the downside. Okay, so that's the only way I would not wait for a candle close, when I know there's going to be volume in the market. But 90% of the time, I will wait for candle close. So hopefully that answer your question. Is there any other question? I will wait for the other questions while we're looking at. I want to see Solana at 55. That's great. That's some great news. Okay. What about Bitcoin? Wow. Yo, this is so sad. This is like what, 2 years ago? We had a bet because back then, this was fun. For people that's been here for like, been following me for a while, like 2 years ago, we had a bet with Phil. What the fuck, man? What's going on here? Okay. So we had a bet because when this weekly candle in November 2021, which is 2 years ago, okay? I'm pretty sure if you go back on the live stream from 2 years ago in November, you'll see me saying, after this big ass bearish candle, I'm expecting price to go to this area, and after that, this area. And I said, at one point, we're going to go need to retest 11,000 or 12,000. Okay. Because if you're looking here, this is the last structure point that was broken and never been retested on Bitcoin. It broke 12,000 and never, ever came down to retest it, which is super rare. If you're looking at um, stock, crypto, Forex, it's really rare that those structure points will never get retested. So I was like, I'm betting you that it's gonna come down at one point, and we got super close, dude. It went down to like 15. So I was like, "Ooh, I was pretty close," but it is what it is. Okay, so now let's go back to Forex. Let's go back to Forex. We got Senna here. Senna, okay, clearly, thank you, but I don't get the rejection confluence because you have to wait till it close, but you can't wait on a weekly close or daily because I think you miss the setup. Um, okay, so I think you're confusing two things. So the first thing is rejection is something and confluence is something else. Okay. So confluence is just like something add up to give you, I like to call those hints. If you're a cop and you're investigating a robbery or a murder or whatever, you need to gather hints, evidence, to build up your case. So when you're looking at your chart, you're trying to build up your case for going up or going down. Okay. So that's number one. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, USDCHF. Okay. Let's take a look at the USDCHF. For rejection, I'm not going to wait for this support to be formed. Of course, it's powerful when you have like a bullish engulfing weekly. I mean, the odds are, it's almost saying, hey, I found the knife of the murder in the murder's hand, so that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. But, of course, if you wait for this to be here, I mean, yes, your entry is going to be kind of late, okay? Which is not bad either, but your stop loss is going to be bigger, okay? So that's the only thing. You want to have like a tight stop loss, like a smaller stop loss to have, using better, depends if you're using percentage or fixed lot size, depends. But in either case, in the both case, I mean, you want to have like the smallest stop possible, so here, if you wait for this, I understand your question. Okay, so now if you're looking at the daily, here, look at this. But you gotta learn candlesticks. Okay, you gotta learn candlesticks price action. Okay, because price action will tell you something. After seeing this doji with a big ass rejection, this is clearly a rejection. Okay, this is clearly a rejection of the zone. And after that, you got a daily close engulfing, meaning that chance our price will go up. Okay. And again, trading is all about probabilities. So if you see something like this with a huge edge rejection, engulfing candle, what is the chance? I mean, the odds are way bigger for price to continue up than going down. Of course, in this case, this news just kind of screwed up everything, but it is what it is. Now, that's why you're using the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour, and the 30-minute for entries. And this is where you wait for candlestick to be closed. So this is the 30 minute. Okay, the 30 minute, I would wait, for this. Let's say first one bearish, bullish. Um, let's say that well, I'm gonna try to find a real example instead of using let's say, because I want you to get this. Um, let's go to another pair that we didn't look. I'm gonna try to find you an example. Okay, so here's the daily time frame. Okay, let's say the weekly is bullish, right? The daily is bearish and the 4 hour is bearish, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, correct. So now you can use intraday trade. Of course, if I'm waiting for a bullish engulfing on the daily in that golden zone, I might miss the move, right? So I don't need to wait for rejection in the daily. I got my, candle close on this area. I got my rejection here. Look at this daily candle. Look at this rejection. Okay, we got the doji, big wick to the top. Meaning giving a lot of fuel for coming down. Okay, great. So now once this is done, and this was on Friday. Okay, so now if you go take a look at the 4 hour time frame, okay, we got push up, push up. This is Friday. Boom, boom. All right, so now we close here. Okay, so let me show it to you. So here, let's put it red. This is 4 hour. And here. Okay, so let's forget that we got this here. Replay challenge. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's say we got this close under here. This is where I wait for the close, because until there, I'm bullish. From there to there, I'm bullish. So if this candle is playing up and acting up and moving back and forth, it's not closed. I don't know I'm bearish yet. I'm still bullish until this candle close. Once this candle close, this is where I can move this line down and say, okay, this is now bearish. So this is one of the reasons why I will wait for a candle to close. Okay, so now I know that I'm bearish. Okay, cool. So now what's the 4 hour time frame is bearish now. Okay, I can go down on the lower time frame and wait for an entry. Okay, so now let's say that we move down and we're starting to have the move up here. So let's fast forward. How can I do this here? Forward, play forward. Okay, so here, all right, cool. Let's go down to the 30 minute actually. Okay, so now we're bearish on the 1 hour, 30 minute, 4 hour, and daily. Okay, great. Forward, 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 forward. Okay, so now let's say I use, oh, I thought it was bearish, sorry. Forward, forward. There we go. Okay, here. So here we got our bearish candle here. Let's take a look at a 1 hour. 1 hour, look at this. We got, what time is it now? This is a close, nice close engulfing candle. Okay, so this is where, and I'm pretty sure this is inside our 1 hour golden zone. Look at this. Dude, I didn't did that before. So look at this. I'm not lying. It's just happening, right? Look at this. Beautiful engulfing candle. Okay, so this would be my play. Wait for this candle close. Okay. Now you got confirmation that your 4 hour time frame is bearish. You got the pullback retest. Great. Now if you look at the daily is probably, if I'm not wrong, area of interest. Yeah, so we got one touch here, two touch here, and three touch here. Okay, so yes, this is clearly an area of interest. So here, let's do it. Boom, let's put it blue, daily area of interest. Boom. So now here's your confluence. Okay, so confluence number one, you are at the daily area of interest. You are inside of a daily golden zone, and you are also retesting major QP right here. Let's put it purple, major QP. Boom. Here we go. Let's put it setting. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So you read that. So you got three confluence here. Okay, on the daily time frame. Great. 4 hour time frame is bearish now. Okay, great. Awesome. And if you're looking at the 1 hour now, we're closing under that major QP. Okay, we did retest previous structure that was broken on 1 hour inside of a 1 hour golden zone, bearish engulfing. I mean, what the like? What else you want more? You know, put stop above here, which is pretty big stop, but still, 35 pip stop loss, and write it down. You know, yeah, that would be the trade. You know, and this one will be stopped because of the news. You know. But don't forget, when you place your stop, like I placed the stop right at it, always use even if you use 5 pip on that one, you would be stopped. Don't get me wrong. But still, like if you use 5 pips more, it means you have 40 pips. So you'll be stopped anyways, no matter what. You know, that news kind of fucked up everything, to be honest. But still, this trade was beautiful. You know, this trade was a good way to do it. But don't forget, if you're doing this trade, okay, if you're doing this trade, don't forget that you're day trading because you got two time frame in sync. Meaning that after going up here, I'm like, probably to get the fuck out of there, you know, because I'm using a day trade. I got two time frame in sync instead of three. This is where I manage my trade way more than when I have three time frame in sync. I don't touch it. You know, I don't even bother. You know, I don't even bother. So I think this was a pretty good example to answer your question, Senna. Of course, this was not the perfect example. Don't get me wrong, but I think it was pretty good to understand. So hopefully that helped. Um, uh, I understand what you mean, and I also understand what rejection candles looks like. Only the confluence from the strategy are 80% rejection. You just have to wait for the close of the candles. Yes, most of the time. Yeah, because you got to know, are we rejecting or we're not rejecting? And to understand rejection, I mean, candle has to be closed or forming a certain candle pattern, you know. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm running late now. Okay, now those 4 hour candle are closed. Shit, I'm gonna do overtime. Okay, so let's do it very quickly. Okay, so 4 hour time frame on GJ. GJ is now, what the hell is going on with all my lines? Oh, holy, I was wrong here. Oh, I'm on USD CAD. Oh shoot, 4 hour was already bearish from there to there. Yeah, okay, so this is why when you don't zoom out, you don't see your lines. But whatever, doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go to GJ. Okay, so now we can update this line. So we're cleared high. Okay, so now you see I missed my scalp now. You know, I mean I didn't miss my scalp because technically in my rules for that move, if it breaks the high in the first minute or so, I wait. Because most of the time when candle push up super fast like this, it will come down to create that wick at one point, break the high and write it up. So this is where I'm going to take it. So if price comes down, create a bottom wick and breaks again, I'm going to take it on a second break. Because most of the time, like I would say like 80-90% of the time when a candle open up, shoot up super quick, it will come down from that wick, you know, to the downside. Because you see this is just tiny. But it can also shoot up, straight up. Doesn't really matter. But most of the time, it will come down, create that wick. USD CHF 4 now. Let's boom. You see this candle shoot down, no top wick yet. There's a big probability that price will come up, form that wick, and come back down again. Um, so yeah, okay. So 4 is updated here. Euro AUD, Euro AUD. All right, so this is invalid now. So this is our new lower low. So now date is bullish. Yeah, like I said, now there's a big chance now we're gonna come down. on Euro AUD. NZD CAD, 4. Fuck, man. This shit sucks. Boom. Okay, let's update all those 4-hour time frame. There we go. AUD CAD. AUD CAD is now bullish. There we go. Boom. GA. GA stayed the same. What? Okay. Interesting. GCAD. Oops, wrong line. There we go. Here we go again. Boom, boom, boom. It's a me, Mario. Okay. Boom. ADGPY. Okay. Cool. Let's see. But how can you wait on a weekly and daily close? You just wait. You just wait. Because I think you miss your entry then. Or depends. Like I said before, I mean, let me try to bring up another example. Oh, actually, this one was beautiful. For example, okay, so GCAD here is a beautiful example. So look, this is the weekly time frame. Okay, this is the weekly time frame. So you gotta wait for the push up to this area. Okay, to the weekly area of interest, golden zone, major QP. Okay, so now that we are at it, okay, don't forget, if you listen back, and I think the video, you need to rewatch it, okay, because if you listen back, Alex, you will hear, yes, you wait for the retest, you wait to be at the area of interest, but you're not taking the trade at the area of interest. I don't know if it makes sense. You need to wait to get at the area of interest, but you are not entering at the area of interest. Okay? Why? Because if you're at the area of interest, you need time for price to come down and break the structure on 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30 minutes. Like, let's say that this, let me remove this. Oops. So let's say that this is not there, the rest. Let's say the price is just like this, meaning that now, price is doing this thing, boom, boom, and boom. Okay, so now the 4 flipped bearish. I'm not at the area of interest anymore, right? So I'm gonna wait for the pullback, and to come down. This is not what happened, right? But this is just to give you an example. Sometimes you need to, it's gonna come down, retest this area, and just come down also. Okay, and so you're not at the area of interest, you're under the area of interest. Okay, when you're entering. So I think that's what you're confusing. You don't need to enter at the area of interest. You need to, you need to wait to get to the area of interest. But after that, you're taking the trade once you break structure on a daily, 4 hour, 2 hour, whatever. You wait for candle close when you wait for the trend to switch of structure. But the best tips will be rewatch all the videos more than once. You need to watch it at least 5 times. Minimum. Minimum, minimum, minimum. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Uh, okay, thanks a lot. You're welcome, buddy. So we're gonna be live. When is my flight coming back? I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm coming back on Tuesday, November 21. Oh man. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not gonna be live next Tuesday, unfortunately. So next live will be next, not this Thursday, but next Thursday for Forex Talk Over Beer. But follow my Instagram. I will try to post some updates there and there on trades ideas. And if you have any question, let me know. Hit me up at my DM on Instagram or Discord. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Actually, hold on. Wait a second. Did I saw? Okay, no, we're good. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for being here today. Very appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Enjoy your day. Don't do anything stupid. Peace out.